Today we shall be making baklava. To get started, we have some prep work to do. First, we shall make our sugar syrup. The sugar syrup contains 600 grams of caster sugar and 300 grams of water. And let it boil at a high heat. So as you can see, it's starting to boil. Lower the heat and allow it to simmer. Give it a little stir. Add in a squeeze of lemon and some rose syrup. You know the sugar syrup is done when you put your finger through the spoon and it does this. Pour it into a separate container to allow it to cool. Now the reason we add lime to this is to avoid the sugar particles sticking back together and forming a crystal-like form. This helps it keep its shape and avoids it sticking to other surfaces. We'll get our nuts ready. We got here 250 grams of pistachio and you want to blitz it like so. Do this in few bursts to get a nice fine crumbly coating, because otherwise the pistachio nuts will start releasing its oils, causing everything to stick. We will also be adding approximately 300 grams of almonds, some brown sugar, cinnamon and ginger. That's our prep sorted. Now we can start the actual baklava. Currently right now I am melting 100 grams of butter and 100 grams of ghee so we can get two flavor combos in one. I did it once before, it somehow did wonders with the sugar syrup. It's absolutely amazing. Now we have a phyllo pastry. You want it cold because otherwise it dries out quite quickly actually. Yeah. Now you want to cut it down to the size of the tray that you're using. And my suggestion is use the whole pastry the minute you open it. Granted, you'll get a lot of bunch of baklava, but I can assure you it'll be gone within 3 days. Now this next part is almost a pain testing exercise because it's just repetition after repetition. Yeah, so you're going to do 15 layers of the phyllo pastry, butter on each layer, a bit of your crumbly mix, then 10 layers, the rest of your crumbly mix, and you just carry on stacking up until you finish. I'm going to do all of this using a paintbrush. Now don't worry too much if you cause a mistake like I did over here. As you can see, a bit crumbled up. Reason being is because we're adding so many layers of the phyllo, any mistake you have made, like even cracks or anything like that, it all gets covered up by the next layer. Okay, 15 layers done. We're just about. I forgot to count. At least half of the mixture in. Okay. 10 more layers, more of the filling, and just use the rest of the phyllo. Okay. Everything's ready. Now you can cut it into any shape you want. You can do diamond shapes or you can do normal square shapes. We're going to keep it square, nice and simple. It's been cut into shapes. Now if you have extra ghee / butter, I would recommend you just pour it over so you get a nice, even more crispy. We don't like waste it, but we do like clogging our arteries. Into the oven at gas mark 7. The reason for such high heat is because phyllo pastry doesn't take that long to cook, but you do want a nice golden brown and crispy at the top. So high heat. That there, ladies and gents, is our baklava. Forgive this, I'm also cooking lunch. But we add in our sugar syrup. Listen very carefully. Now let it just completely cool down before serving. And this is how you make baklava.